China's got their new JLXX. Check this out. It's the L-15 Falcon twin-engine trainer in flight, and it looks very similar to something you might have flown.
Mm-hmm.
But check that out. Side opening canopy. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, dude, too bad they didn't put a regular canopy on it.
Well, I mean, if that's all you're worried about.
I mean, I think it's a funky looking airplane, personally. I mean, it does resemble.
The credit is Chinese internet.
Yes.
I thought everybody might enjoy that.
It does resemble the Hornet, dude, the silhouette of it.
Yeah.
I read this is like possibly their naval trainer.
It looks like somebody designed the Hornet from memory. Like it's just like not quite right. You know, it's like that's what I remember it looking like, but
yeah,
it's got like a Tomcat canopy.
Yeah, the canopy. I mean, if we're just gonna be superficial and all about aesthetics, the canopy is way too large for the airframe.
It's like those new helmets the NFL have, where they put the thing on top of the thing.
Yeah, but dude, even what trainer was the Navy looking at? It had that massive bubble. Even the T7 has like this
T7.
Huge, yeah, like I don't know the newest generation of trainers, and guys, this is how you know you're getting old. They don't.
Well,
not that it matters. They don't
in a reasonable amount of time, because if so, the Air Force might be interested.
Well, you know, you joke, but like, no kidding, man. I think they are on a much faster timeline than anything we have. I mean, they've got like I said, I think this is for their Navy, because they already have the L-15 for the Air Force.
Is that it? Yeah, look at it right there.
Is that the Harbor Freight coupon? Can I use that to get 20% off? Because I'd like one for.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, so it might have so that I think if you scroll down more, I can't remember, scroll up or down, but there's that one right there. Scroll down a little bit more. Obviously, that looks pretty.
Oh, looks MiG-29-ish almost.
Kind of, yeah. But so it's got like, I don't know, I don't know what they call it, but maybe a hard point on the wingtips. So yeah, allow. So maybe it's going to be kind of like the FA-50. So it'll be like trainer and light attack, maybe strike. 2 engines, right? Which is a little. I mean, those look like pretty decent engines too. I mean, 2 engines on a trainer I think, is good, but it's not the norm. You know, a lot of the trainers.
Well, high alpha, leading edge root extensions.
Yeah,
you know, like the Hornet.
It's got a decent Lex, and the way. So they mounted the vertical stabs kind of forward, right? So, like you said, for probably enhanced high alpha. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, like electronic wise, what's all in it, but you know, just from looking at the outside, it looks like it might have some decent, just sheer performance as a fighter. But I mean, who knows, man? It just amazing. Like, I mean, we kind of make fun of China just because we make fun of everybody, but man, they crank out a lot of new stuff. I mean, they are no kidding,
up, Doug.
A machine.
Go down, right there. Mention turbofan engines.
Yeah, what is
now you're gonna have to do the conversion. How much is 5,000?
Hold on, KGF to here we go.
A little over 10,000 pounds of thrust each.
Yeah, 20,000 pounds of thrust. The thing's probably light too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably a performer. What I was going to point out, they were talking about the similarities to the J-35.
Yeah,
I bet you when you look at the cockpit, if it's not a carbon copy of their frontline fighter, I'd be surprised. Which means if you're going to use that as a trainer, and you've got a pretty high performance aircraft as your trainer, it's a very easy step to go from this to their next fighter, like the J-35 or whatever they're going to fly, J-20 or whatever. So, I mean, this is the way of the future, really, is a high performance trainer that could also do some light attack, or even, you know, even as a companion trainer. You know, think about if this were being flown, you don't want to put the hours on your J-20s, and this is what your dudes use to stay current.
Yeah,
I mean, and they can just produce them. I mean, It's like,
Yeah, that's
it's like the old joke about, when you're an adult, you can just go eat cookies. You don't have to wait for anything. Like they're just like, they don't wait for anything. They don't
No.
need Congress. They don't need contractors. They're like, you know what? Give us another trainer, please.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say it again, man. It's their industrial capacity. I mean, it's almost like every week we're talking about something new that China's cranking out, and it's 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now, it's who knows where they're going to be, because like I said, I've watched them for the past 20 years and it's been pretty eye-opening.
Yeah.